Everyone, my name is Donny Lowy from CloseoutExplosion.com. Hope you're doing well today. So I get a lot of questions from people as far as why do Nigerian retailers import wholesale clothing from the USA? And it's definitely a good question because there is wholesale clothing which is manufactured in China and it is sold at a much lower wholesale price than clothing that is being made or is just simply being wholesaled in the United States. So the question is, why do Nigerians, on an ongoing basis when they can, why do they import wholesale clothing from the USA? So the primary reason is because the clothing that's made for the American market is generally much better quality clothing than the clothing that is made even in China for the United States, but compared to the clothing that is made in China for other markets. So that's one thing. Chinese importers and Chinese manufacturers have flooded Nigeria with clothing, but it's going to be generally of a lower quality than the clothing that Chinese importers and Chinese manufacturers have made for the American market. Now, another reason why Nigerian retailers import wholesale clothing from the USA is because they want the brand names. Nigerians are very fashion conscious. They're very, I would say, very good dressers. I met a lot of Nigerians. They know a lot about fashion. They love, brand names and designer labels. And one of the best ways to get them is to buy them on the American wholesale market. Now, but you might ask, okay, why don't they call the brands directly? Why doesn't a Nigerian just call Tahari and place an order for Tahari suits? Now, it's possible they can do that, but then they're going to have to pay the full wholesale price that Tahari is currently charging. But if they come, let's say, to a wholesale warehouse like my warehouse, and they buy Tahari suits from, let's say, from a month ago or from a previous season, then they're going to be able to get Tahari suits which are authentic. They're going to be brand new condition with original labels and tags, but they're going to get them for a much lower wholesale price than if they were to buy them directly from Tahari. And the same is true for many brands. Now, as a wholesaler, how can I sell brand name authentic clothing at a lower wholesale price than the brand can sell it? Because I'm getting closeouts, I'm getting overstock. So, for example, let's use the example of Tahari. I'll get department store overstock. So Tahari will have sold the Tahari suits and the Tahari dresses to a department store. Now the department store ordered 2,000 suits and dresses, and now they sold 1,500 of them. They have an extra 500, which they didn't sell. They didn't sell it because a customer didn't like the specific color, the style, the size, or simply, they ordered too many of a size, too many of a style, too many of a color. The right customer didn't come in at the right time to buy that specific suit or that specific dress. The department store doesn't want to keep the same clothing too long, right? They want to move it out to bring in new shipments of clothing. Then they'll sell that overstock to a wholesaler like myself, and then I'll sell it to retailers, including to Nigerian retailers, at a very low wholesale price, and usually at below the full wholesale price. I say usually because it's possible that the wholesale price can be lower than the marketplace, but let's say for an example of a suit. So I have suits that could retail up to $300-$400, which I'll sell for as low as $30 each, which is below the wholesale price. Or I sell brand name dresses for as low as $20 each. That's substantially below the regular wholesale price. So that's why Nigerian retailers like to buy wholesale clothing from the United States, and why Nigerian retailers come to my warehouse. The next time you are in the United States, you're welcome to visit my warehouse, or you can order online. My website is CloseoutExplosion.com. Thank you so much, and have a great day.